Welcome back, Awesome Possums. Today we're going to read the story Dr. Seuss, written by Helen Lester. Our target skill today will be text and graphic features. Text and graphic features tell how words, photos, and art give information. Our genre is a biography, and a biography tells about events in a real person's life. Look for facts about why the person is important and pictures of the person. Let's meet the author, Helen Lester. Just like Dr. Seuss, Helen Lester has written a lot of books that make you laugh. She says that the funny characters she creates, such as Tacky the Penguin, are just like the students she had when she was a second grade teacher. Before we begin reading Dr. Seuss, let's look a little closer at our target skill, texting graphic features. Nonfiction selections use special features to point out information. These are things like titles and labels and captions, photos, graphs, or even artwork. As you read, use special features to help you learn more about the topic. You can use a chart to list the features and what you learn, just like a chart like this. Let's preview the topic of writing. Why do people write books? They write to show how they feel. They write to give information. They write to make people laugh. Authors can write stories, poems, and plays. What do you like to write? You will read about a famous writer in Dr. Seuss. Here is Dr. Seuss. You can call him Ted. His mom and dad did. Ted was a funny man. Let's look at these pictures, boys and girls. Remember, our target skill is text and graphic features. And one of the things they want us to do is to look closely at photographs. Let's look at these pictures. It says, Ted was a funny man. Look at the characters. I wonder if he made these characters. I wonder if he wrote about these characters. Ted would draw pictures. Here is a fun picture. Let's look over here, boys and girls, and I notice that he has lots of tools that he's using to draw his pictures. I see ink, I see pencils, looks like colored pencils. Over here, I see a character that he drew, and I'm wondering, that picture reminds me of someone or something. Hmm, I wonder who. Ted would write too. Ted wrote the book The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat was a big hit. Oh, boys and girls, now I know what that picture on the other page reminded me of. It reminded me of the Cat in the Hat. Can you find the Cat in the Hat? Oh, I'm looking closely. Look right there, boys and girls. There's the Cat in the Hat. Ted had many big hits after the Cat in the Hat. Kids liked the Lorax a lot. Ted would write rhymes. Can you find some here? Splat, sled, bell, smell, red, hat. What does splat rhyme with, boys and girls? Hat. Sled rhymes with red. And smell rhymes with bell. Very good. It was fun to hear Ted read. Looks like Ted went to a school and read to children, or maybe he's in a library. Now kids can see animals from his books. Dr. Seuss National Memorial Sculpture Garden. It looks like, boys and girls, that somewhere in a park they made statues of Dr. Seuss's characters. Pretty neat. Dr. Seuss is still a big hit with kids today. I hope you enjoyed the story, Dr. Seuss, boys and girls. Let's look closer at the story's genre, biography. Dr. Seuss is a biography. It tells true information about the life of Dr. Seuss. Look at the photos. They show the real man. What is he doing? Look back at the selection for text evidence. Besides writing, what else did Dr. Seuss like to do? What other facts do you know about Dr. Seuss that could be in a biography? Well, let's look at the photos. In this photo, we see Dr. Seuss playing with toys. He must have been a very funny man to make and play with funny toys that look like that. In this photo, we see Dr. Seuss reading to children. I bet he enjoyed going to schools and libraries to read to children. Over here, I see a drawing pencil in Dr. Seuss's hand, and I see a picture that he drew. Look at the nose, boys and girls. Whose nose does that look like? And over here, I see Dr. Seuss drawing. What evidence from the text suggests that Dr. Seuss was loved by many? Well, in one picture, it showed that children enjoyed listening to his stories. We can see a teacher reading stories to her children. In another picture, we see that the Dr. Seuss National Memorial Garden was created to honor him. And in another picture, we see Dr. Seuss loved to read to children at schools and libraries. Let's take a deeper dive into text and graphic features. Dr. Seuss has special features that add information. Photos add to what the words say. What do you learn about Dr. Seuss from the photos? Why are some words in dark print? What do you learn about the cat in the hat from the words, the photos, and the artwork? Use a chart to list features and the information they show. Let's look at these two pictures. My first feature is bold print. What's the purpose of this bold print? Well, they're the vocabulary words. The author wants to make sure that you understand that these words are important. And if you look, you can see that Dr. Seuss is drawing pictures. Here is the word, another feature, drawing. Over here, Dr. Seuss has a pencil in his hand, and he drew the picture of the cat in the hat. And if you notice, boys and girls, the drawing looks something like Dr. Seuss. The cat in the hat is in Dr. Seuss's image. It looks like Dr. Seuss. Look at the nose. Dr. Seuss liked to write in rhyme. Poetry is written in rhyme. The genre we're going to talk about right now is poetry. Poetry uses words in interesting ways to create feeling and describe things. This text genre is about rhyming words and alliteration. Rhyming words end the same way: cat, hat. Alliteration is a pattern of words with the same first sound: big, bus, bed. Find words like these that make the song and rhyme fun to read. All right, let's read. It says, read this funny song with your class, then sing it together. Use the tune if you're happy and you know it, then sing it again with new rhyming words. All right, if you're silly and you know it. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Fox box. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Red sled. If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Play hooray. Oh, let's sing it now, boys and girls. Are you ready? If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Fox box. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Red sled. If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Play hooray. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. Let's do it again. All right. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Box, box. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Red sled. If you're silly and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're silly and you know it, say a rhyme. Play hooray. Oh, what a fun way to learn rhyming words. That was a lot of fun, boys and girls. Now let's move to alliteration. Remember, alliteration is when a word begins with the same sound in a poem. Here's one called Peter Piper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Oh my gosh, that twisted my tongue. I'm going to try it again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? You try that, boys and girls. It's hard, but it's fun to do. What a fun lesson today, boys and girls. I hoped you enjoyed the story of Dr. Seuss, and I hoped you enjoyed learning something about rhyming words and alliteration. Like this video and subscribe to my channel. New lessons are posted weekly. Work on your growth mindset and remember, all things are difficult before they get easy. But I promise you, they will get easier. Have a great day, boys and girls. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.